Hey everyone, I'm selling my 2006 Hyundai Tucson. It's a 2-liter 4-wheel drive manual. It doesn't have a WOF at the moment and needs a new clutch, as well as some other stuff which I'll get into some detail on. But otherwise, it's in really good shape on the outside, and the engine is running swimmingly well. If you're a person who can fix up your own cars and vehicles, this is a great one to get, because I think the motor's got plenty of life in it and the car really hasn't failed me. In terms of tires, you can see getting pretty close to needing a new set, so that's something to consider and to be aware of. It's the same for all the tires, to be honest, but I'll just show you every single car, every single tire, sorry, so you can see that for yourself. And right here as well. So that's the situation with the tires. I haven't driven the car in about a month because I've been traveling quite a bit overseas, and I had a lot of work to do, but otherwise, coming into the vehicle, pretty tidy overall. I'll show you some of the features. Car starts and runs fine. You can see in the odometer, it's got about 227,000 kilometers on. Head unit, it's got Bluetooth audio, you might have seen just there, very quickly. Brand new Kenwood. I put it in myself. It's got a phone connection as well. This is for holding the phone. It's a magnet. And there's a remote control in here for the head unit if you want. The radio does work. See, it does. Sound from the stereo is fine. Just move to another station. Yeah, working fine. I also kind of brought out the box here for the unit, which has some little bits and pieces. AC is working beautifully, so that's full fan, and got it there to run cold, and I can tell you it does run well. Yeah, windows are all good. The front, back as well, working good. Anyways, like I said, wipers working, and full range of speeds there for you. Headlights are working as well. I'll show you that on the outside. So that's on right now, apologies. Nice and bright. Also got some fog lights. Yep, and importantly, full service history, and I mean full. Also, second set of keys for you. Original guide to the vehicle here. Everything you need to know, but here's the full service history, which I'll bring up. So it's had plenty of work done, from fixing, kind of fitting to the radiator. It doesn't need a new timing belt for another 50,000 kilometers, so I got one installed shortly after buying this vehicle. And I've religiously, as you can see from the service history here, changed the oil and had it checked by the same garage, standing service station. So every 5,000 kilometers. So I'm just hiding the bank details here, but you can see here what the mechanic is pointing out: steering rack leaking, front subframe bush noisy, disc rotors worn, tires low, and the clutch wearing. In terms of steering rack, I actually have another steering rack, because I had, my previous one was leaking, and it was cheaper for me just to buy another steering rack from a parts business. but you can get those refurbished. So without removing the steering rack on the car, there's another one I have which will be supplied with the vehicle, which can be refurbished. This front subframe, that just causes a noise in terms of the car swaying. Disc rotors, obviously something to be aware of. It causes, right now it's just a slight squeak when the car reverses at the moment. Tires, I've already pointed that out, and clutch definitely needs to be replaced. I can point that out. Like I said, I've changed brake hoses, got new brake pads on the vehicle. There's at least another 50,000 kilometers on the timing belt that's currently in, and the car's motor really runs fine. And I haven't been driving this vehicle for about a month because of work and travel, and actually it would be good to see. You'll see there's no oil leaks because this car doesn't leak oil from what I can tell. Yeah, you'd be able to see a splot of oil if it was leaking, and there's nothing down there because this car, as you can tell, has not moved in a while by the amount of pollen that's kind of settled on it. Other things to note about the vehicle, comes with a spare tire. That's all good. There's a little hole here. This is where the hook is for that. It just came off, but worth knowing. But yep, comes with this. Hiding your luggage. Thing I like, power outlet back here, which is great. It's got some kind of connections and anchor points for child seats here. It does not have ISOFIX, but it has these hooks for your shopping, which is great. Yeah, which is really good. And another thing I really like about this vehicle is that the glass opens up. Unfortunately, it doesn't stay up. These pistons have seen better days, but regardless, it's great that this opens. And the seats do fold fully back and onto the front, and also so does the front seat. Actually, does a good job of fully folding. This is the inside under the hood. You can see it's pretty clean and tidy. Like I said, I have made sure that I've been maintaining and cleaning this car over the years that I've had it. A couple of things have been replaced. So the radiator hose here have been replaced recently. Like I said, no evidence of oil leaks, and yet it's not even burning oil really. But then again, I do change the oil every 5,000 kilometers, so maybe that's more frequent than most to be able to notice any consumption of oil.